I know that some of you are bummed and maybe worried about the outcome of the elections. I also know there are some of you here who are elated and optimistic. And of course, there are some, probably many of you here, that really just don't care. And you're just excited that the election season's over. Just to remind you, it'll be here again in about 2 years. But wherever you are at with all of it, I want to remind you something that is, on the one hand, profound and yet simple that you already know. Jesus is on the throne. God is always in charge. His son Jesus is always on the throne. If you've read the scriptures, even like 1st and 2nd Kings, God knows what it's like to reign when there are good kings and when there are bad kings, even in the nation of Israel and throughout the world. We ought to continue to pray for our leaders, both locally, state level, and nationally, and be good citizens of the country we live in. But most importantly, here at Bethel, and hopefully Christians throughout the world, need to be the church. With Jesus at the center, we can have this beautiful thing called diverse unity, where we're centering around Jesus and his truth and his word, and you can be in the same church with someone who voted differently than you and has a different perspective on the country that we're living in. We can all unite around the gospel and around Jesus, the King. So no matter who you voted for, no matter how you view our nation right now, you matter and you belong, and I'm glad you're here, and may the gospel of Jesus and the presence of Jesus unite us around something bigger.